Ulugo inuhatibu Louisa Wunga, Damani, Hondenasho ne Mohawk, Angitausi Mangituni, Nunanganiturut, Atilahi Haksuni, Geotiage, Kalonaitidu, Montreal, Layosut. Hi, everybody. This is your host, Louisa Yeates, reporting to you live from the Haudenosaunee Mohawk unceded territory, Geotiage, also known as Montreal. Ulumi hostsavut amisupalumiyut, alenaktupalustiliut, upatosiatturut, kudramyunut saraliatnatuk, hanitumi ilom mga dakuninga team nunavik Quebec kunit, uhotiolangasiakturut, news and current affairs silaktuavut, hanitukulit mangatat, sanivunulit, rasat, tisomatsialangan miyavut, ammalut, takuna taklialiosimayavut humwatu kuzi curly kinga munit takanila guild art gallery kunit takutsohatatuisana yavinit minute. And a special pre-recorded interview with artist Humwatu Kuzi Curly from Gingaid, who has his exhibition down here in Montreal at the Guild Art Gallery. Tumasu'titisialo labu Sagali. Hi, Sagali.
Hi, my name is ⓴ I am from Louvagut, Quebec. Yeah.
Hi. Can you introduce yourself about a little bit about yourself as an artist and what you're up to these days?
Yeah, sure. Hi, my name is ⓴ I am usually a singer in Louvagut. I love performing. I perform a lot. I take in our town. Yeah.
Can you tell us a little bit about your role with the Team Nunavik Quebec and your role with the Arctic Winter Games?
My role?
Your role. What are you doing with the Team Quebec? Team Nunavik with the Arctic Winter?
I am a cultural performer. I'll be performing for our team.
So who is a part of your team and what will you be performing?
I am working with George Johannes, Jacqueline Dulurak, including Sarah, Susie, and Velisi Adams. They are really wonderful people, really talented, they're really, really talented, really kind people.
Tell us a little bit more about your performance. So what kind of art are you performing?
I am performing circus acts, including singing, and I just started to do dancing, including throat singing also. It's really new to me right now, but yeah.
Insto virike napisi katakwa uharatati hanangitu.
Ano ba?
Hai. Tara saralikutra miutsayo sunitakuninganit ilukusivuni takutitsi tala miutakwa pingwachwa kunut Arctic Winter Games kunit takuninganit team Nunavik Quebec kunut ilaumayo cultural contingency kunit bisimatilop pinasuhatihatta sunilut George Johannes ammalo kinena tulua Jacqueline Dulurak takwa nunanganit kudramit ingit iusungummiut takuningalu circus nip ilausungummiut takwa pingwachwakunit Arctic Winter Games nit circus ammalu ingit iulak misuni. So tell us a little bit more about your cultural contingency performance. What are you guys up to? I heard you guys were in POV last week doing rehearsals. So tell us a little bit more about that.
For our theme, because we do themes for our performance. For our themes, we are doing constellation for our stories as Inuit, how we use them. say like the Big Dipper, we use that as like to see it as like a caribou, and also the Three Hunters / Three Sisters act. We made those into stories how we see it as Inuit, how we make it, and there there is like I'm sorry.
It's okay. So dakwa Kanatamit inspiration hat mga taapik so virata misud amalo kanit tsunamin nuititsingut sunga mga takuningat artipuntu games kunit. Tusamatia sungalo tekwa pingwala tu dakwa iluksivuni takutitsila misti buvini tumi hameo tu yuvinit practice rate simatiluti ᓴᓅကိᔮ카우티지ᔬᓅ sunilutakwa star constellations ilaw ning ito kayangitakatakata kisintakuningani inspiration hatatu ututitiligo Big Dipper tutunguamit malirahaksutit imalakat. So who is your coach this year?
My coach this year is Rebecca Dewey Leonard, including Dami Butu.
So how are they helping you guys with your performance?
They help us to know what do we want to do for our performance, because we are all different people with different talents. Some of us that have been in circus, some of us haven't. And they always try to make sure that we are comfortable into doing this performance.
Kinamilineatieret mga piritsugut Rebecca Leonard Devilmi iliniatieret misuni ammalotami putugu takuninganit iliniatiuhtatu takutitsiartastit hanutumit nutitsiirumammangaatiit ikayutsiartastilu saputiisiartastilu takuninga ilaulaartunut. So you guys have a lot going on. What are you looking forward most in Whitehorse?
To see the other performers around the provinces. I really love learning about how they perform and also meeting a lot of new people. Like the one from 2 years ago was a really great experience, meeting a lot of new people, with new performers, how they perform. It was like really a great experience.
Tara tara tsunamit aleria harunawla mga takuninga Whitehorse kun ilaw tilrut kiutsiasunilut takuna runawla miutak asinnut takwa nunamit atiringit mipisimayuni hanutuni nuita ditsingusula mga alianaktusung miutakuna suni ammalu pihanaliuksuni new friends alianakunawla misunilut. Dan sivulingung itu ilinut lakay nakabit tekuninga Arctic Winter Games kun ilawri si makabit hano dan 2026 mit achiring itu ngung itu takuninga ni ilawri si mayutinit. So how is it different this year in 2026 compared to the other years that you participate in the Arctic Winter Games?
Well, this is my second time participating in Arctic Winter Games. I don't know if there's much of a difference, despite we're going in different provinces and continent. But I guess it's just like how we all perform different stuff. Like, say, we always try to make sure that we're not doing the same thing as Nunavut, since we are both close to each other.
Kiutsiasunilut hanuitumit somo hano takwa 2026 mi achiringitu ngungiva takuningani ilawrisimayunit kiutsiasunilut takwa nuit diti tala mayangi atiringitu reahasuungummiyut nunavummit sanivuni paalusuungumat atakwa nunavumiu inuqativut atiringittumit nuititsirasuasuunguta ammalut takwa white horse mi ailoqsimanginamit taannalu atiringittuummiyu. Is the team bigger this year compared to last year?
No, we are the same MLS team as last year, like 6 people, 6 performers. And yeah.
So you guys are 6 performers. Where are you guys from? Which communities?
There's 2 in Gujarat, like me and George. There's 2 from Louvagut and 2 from Montreal.
Okay. And your coaches?
Rebecca is from Toronto and Dami is from Gangsu.
That's nice. So what are you hoping to achieve at the Arctic Winter Games?
To build up more of my confidence on stage and also to have the experience of learning how to be a coach for maybe in like a few next years to be a coach for cultural performer.
Kanatamit or tsunami kayo si rumala mga tako ni ilaw lakto no Arctic Winter Games ko ni apiriya binitiro sa ᓴᓅကိᔮ sunilo ilinia reala rumayot tako ni ganit stage miriamit kanguna timit ayuna rea hapmat lunta kisianiumat ammalu ilinia reala rumayot tako ni ganit ilaw reala rumalasimat kisiani ilinia tiangula ngungatilo. Those are really good goals to have. And I just want to say I'm excited for you guys. I've watched you grow up from when you were a little girl. You're still in high school right now, so it takes a lot of courage to be able to get outside of your comfort zone and to be able to go into an international or a national stage and perform in front of our fellow Arctic mute. So I just want to say thank you so much for being brave and having the courage to move forward with your dreams. It's a great inspiration for all of us who are watching, and we're here to cheer you on. Do you have anything else to say for our viewers today?
If you see any opportunities that you feel like you want to go, take that opportunity. It's gonna be so worth it. Trust me.
Nakomitia sagalit. Uhalatia runalo yugabi ulumit tukusititirias tilo kanutumit pingwa ilaw la mga pasita kwa pingwa pituakunut tuserapiumiyut circus maluinitius tilot. So I just want to say thank you so much again for being here with us today. It's been a great inspiration. We wish you great luck, and we'll keep up with cheering you on from here at Uvagut TV. Bye.
Louisa
Hei, inuhatika nakumiralarumammibunga sagaliatnatumi uhaalatsiarapiutsuni kutuami pisimatillerut ammalu tusaamartaatiatavu ingitunit Angela ammarualik hei iklulimiut silaqtuamit tusaamasiyavut ammalu Kanatamit Pivalliajut 2026 Winter Olympics פיᕙᓪᓕઅᔪთ Milano Cortina Italimit February 6 February 22 motikitilut alenaqtipaalulaarunaummiut taakua 19-day pinguavittuami runaulaammiut ammaruti opening ceremony halaamisti February 6 piria ngusulaamistilu February 22 taakua idalimi sivulipaangungitut taakuningani Winter Games Olympic Winter Games hariamit sivulipaangutilugu 2026 mit tourin mit 20 years akkaruni olympiut taakua Kanatamit Pivalliajut 207 ngulaatiluun hei qalunaittitukainaapisiaka taakua inuqativut tamani Montreal miuqativut ilanganit iuntitusuungitui kisianit ayuinerimmiyavut saputierimmiyavut 2026 Winter Olympics will take place in Milano Cortina, Italy from February 6 to 22. This exciting 19-day competition will kick off with a spectacular opening ceremony on February 6 and conclude with a closing ceremony on February 22. This won't be the first time that Italy hosts Winter Games. The last time the Winter Games were hosted, they were hosted by Turin in 2026, marking a 20-year gap. A total of 207 Canadian athletes will participate in this prestigious event. Taekwondo-tat Kanatamit nuititsiartatangit kinariarnit tóᙵᓗkvik taakua aniaviup hanima na ngutilugut 1936 1981 motikitilugut Indian hospitals mo aulaviuttauqattasimayuvinit taakua amisualuit hanimaruttuvinit utuutitilgu puva'luuqattasimayuit teikkani 1936 1981 motikitilugut silaqtuamut nunaringitamminut aniamu aulatitauqattasimayuit qalunaititu Indian hospitals achi qalaqapmiyut residential schools qalammitsaanut amisualuit teikkani aniavimiartatuvinit anititauqattasimayui kameriutsiaartangittuusti uhumettualukuuqattasimayuit taakua kavamaup ilitaritsiartatangit teemeittukuussimaruviut haritaviakku himiqutiarunnammiutit taakuninganit Indian hospital claims taakua teemeittukuussimayuit kinariaqmitutira liuvirunnatut $200,000 mutikirunnalaartunut taakua amisualuit Indian hospitals hattasimayu Kanatamit ulimaanut nunhaqqaasimayuit inuillut hanima taahtavi juveniutuapata teikkanit anaqhamminu aulutitauqattasimayui taakuninganu taakua Indian hospitals atiluttuhattasimayu 1981 mitanna kingunlipa ukkuattausimayu. In other news, the federal government has recognized that many First Nations and Inuit have had a significant trauma in our histories with the context of Indian hospitals. Many survivors from the period of 1936 to 1981 were forced to leave their homes and sent to Indian hospitals. Many call this either the tuberculosis era or others. Many of the patients who were forced out of their homes were severely neglected or abused and may have a lot of the same effects as residential schools. Eligible survivors can now apply for compensation, which may reach up to $200,000, depending on the extent of the harm that they endured. Some Indian hospital context for everyone to understand is that these institutions were created specifically for First Nations and Inuit populations. And they were characterized by isolation and a lack of cultural understanding and inadequate care. They were part of a segregated health system that continued, and the last one was closed in 1981. Tóᓵᓃक़ Mountains, takwa Kanatamit Pivalliajut, Mayhibiri ᓴᖅကိᔮկauṭi지ᔪ�, Labrador miulut, nunatia vomio hativu tekanit, nunavi miulut tekanirala, Mayhibiri ᓴᖅကိᔮקauṭi지ᔪ�, ᓙᒍ니avi mut upatauniangorattatut, takwa piongituunirattasunit, Strange Lake, mi atilutuhaqsuni tekkani National Park kunit, tóᓵᓃक़ Mountains mit Mayhibiri ᓴᓅကိᔮקauṭi지ᔪ� inutuinnanut, nunhaqqaasimayunut inu, ammalunatskapi miunulu, upatauniangoriortattu takwa uyiratniavimmut, takwa uyiratniartatuit, kinarialiuvirirasuartatangikisianit, isimaaleriorhattatut takuningani apviattu niangoriorhattatut tuttu lirisuunut ila tuttuvutaavani suungummata piartaa virisuungi teikkanit akkusaa virisuungi teikkanit takwa kayussituappatat atutaumalaarunnait uhumaittukuuliriartastilut Leaf River Herd takwa layosut ammalut nunavut suqqatauniangoriartatavut upatauniangoriorhattatu kisiani takwa pensiohattiri hatta la miyuit pimmarialustilut kappianattuumurumannginatta nunavunnis saputiisiarumaratta takwalu tuttuit pitsiaruyavullut. Tóᓵᓃक़ Metals is a mining project that poses a radiation risk, says activists. The proposed Strange Lake rare earth mining project by the tóᓵᓃक़ Metals company located near the Quebec and Labrador border in the Tóᓵᓃक़ Mountains region has generated a significant controversy due to environmental, social, political concerns and for the environment and the caribou herds who use this land. While the project aims to produce critical minerals for green energy, critics fear that it will cause irreversible damage to indigenous lands and local ecosystems. So this mining project actually is said to be in a national park, which is shared by 3 nations, which is Inuit, Innu, and Naskapi. We're working together right now to see how we can do this in a safe way. Takwa lutamani Montreal McCord Stewart Museum. Tung-wasutitsiahattatu nunhaqqaasimayunit hinuilut. Takuninganit takunaarumaruvit akkihangitumit natrasituineriaqarmiye takwa beneficiary card malu status card takutituinalugut teikkanit akkihangitumi itirunariaqmiyutit ammalu akkihangitusuungummiyut 17 nut atanullu. In other news here in Montreal, the McCord Museum is always free for members of Indigenous communities, including Inuit. Upon presentation of valid ID, just make sure that you bring your beneficiary card or status card upon arrival. Online ticket reservations are recommended for members of Indigenous communities. Admission is also free for 17 years of age and younger. 뚜ᓴᕋᒃᓴᐃᓪᓗ kalalit nunanganut ᓴᓅကိᔮακauᑎ지ᔪᑦ ullumit ᓴᓅကိᔮακauᑎ지ᔪᑦ Kanatamit ᓴᓅကိᔮακauᑎ지ᔲᓅ kalali nunanganut ᓴᓅကိᔮακauṭiᒋᔲᓅ ᓴᓅကိᔮακauṭi지ᔲᓅ Governor General Honorable Mary Simon ᓴᓅကိᔮακauṭi지ᔲᓅ ᓴᓅကိᔮακauṭi지ᔲᓅ ᓚᓚᓚ 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 Makivik kuni pisimatillutit ICC ITK takwa alavitjuamo ammasiqaittullaassiyut tekunga kalali nunanganit Canadian Minister of Global Affairs Honorable Anota Anand tekanilu ilarunnala langammiyut alenartupalurunaummiut takwa ilanganit Facebook kutiru takutitsiirattastit Aulaqiavittuni ammalu takkunga Uvagut TV kuni Louisa Yeates, Communications Director of ᓴᓅᒃᓮ ammalu cameraman ᓴᓅᒃᓮ Maxim alianarunaalumi maliktuit takutitsiisiartalamisti uvattini takkani Uvagut TV. In other news, today is a really exciting day. We have officials from here in Canada who are traveling to Kalali Nunangat to open the new consulate, the Canadian consulate, to support Greenland. Governor General the Honorable Mary Simon, alongside with a delegation of Inuit representatives like ᓚαᓚ from ITK, ᓚᓚ from Makivik, and ᓚᓚ from ICC, are accompanying the Governor General this morning and the Minister of Global Affairs, the Honorable Anota Anand. They will be present and for the grand opening of the Canadian consulate there in Greenland. We are also excited that our Director of Communications, ᓴᓅᒃᓮ, and our cameraman Max are also there to make sure that we get that we get the news first here at Uvagut TV, and we're excited to be able to share that with you in the near future. In other news, the Nunavik Board of Health and Social Services Nunavik Regional Board of Health and Social Services is celebrating Suicide Prevention Week with awareness campaigns. You can check out their initiatives on their Facebook page by participating, by posting on and commenting on their page for a chance to win an Air Inuit ticket. This initiative is also supported by other campaigns to celebrate life. If you are or know somebody who may be needing support, please check out the ҟanaţnaauοπ helpline or Hope for Wellness or the Kids Helpline. And last, I'd like to share with everybody today takwa ulluminniqoannik angiyoalummiyut niwa reha miyus iluna sitakunati nunabi miu hutivut online kutigu nigoatiagunnamiyutit tekanilu nunabi miungutsagovit allabivusunit aigunnam siapmiyusi tekanit nigoaretugunna siagunnamiyusit hey takwa nigoataungusu tui George Berthy, Jason Anahatak, Andy Birti, Amalu Jonathan Ipu. Nigoaretu siaqatalangavusi takwa announcio siya langamiyu takwa unnusakku kinakku nigoataulutummangat. So please don't forget to vote. It is the easiest voting method possible online. Polls will close today at 5 o'clock and the winner will be announced this evening. So don't forget to vote.
Aula yivetsi vullipaameniqoarsutit uvvalunniiniqoaqertulortimangilati Nunavimmi nipigiyauyulimaat ilunnatit atornilit ammalo niruaqluni atortisigutiornamitsuni. Nirualituaqatta kina uvattinin uharuttiniarmangaattu kitaarnimik ikajursisuunguvugut. Kina piyunnautivunnik suqqatautitsittailiniarmangaat inuusuttuvunni saputtiniarmangaat uhausivunnik sapuluutahaqtissiniarmangaat ammalo tasiorsiluni hano kiinauyait pinasuartaujut kamagiyawniarmangaata. Niruarni kamagiyatsatungilaq nunalittini hanuilinganialermangaata pinasuarniugivo. Amissut innui pimmarinni tukitaartaugialini ilautitauqortassimangimata ullumi tukitaarialinnut ilagiyauluta piyunnautiqarpugun. Taimaimma tamaungainaartisigiaqangilagut. Piyariatutangillani ruariartuning ammalu suqqairunnatumarik kinguvaariinik. Nunalinniuvi niruarutiqarit, qitungatini niruarutiqarit. Nunavimmi hanuilingahujarni niruarutiqarit. Atai nipit atuutiqarpo.
Ai inuhatike takani La Guild Art Gallery kunitiru tamani Montreal downtown nganit haisimayutiralu miyu kazi
Kuzi. Humot.
humotu haisimayutia miyu humotu kingamutayusuni kinani mga piatio hakainari
Atira humot curly. Kuzi la jausung mizunga. Kingakni pirong kuzunga nunavummi 16 ngutsunga kingakni nulausima junga sanangwakti ugirsunga teichumani Yellowknife munuttilausima junga 13 years Yellowknife michunga Toronto liattaqivunga 4 years Toronto michunga Ottawa milagmizunga 8 years.
Wow, ni mayakata talayuwi sana shooting.
Sanangwangin na hattaqamaila haujamajatuaqigakku. Sanangwaqni khuviagizaka amma inusiqa khallunani miutaugama sanangwaqni inusiqa asivaqunnanginnama sanangwaqaqnu inulakhivunga asiani iqqanaiza khalau hattaqaluaqtung ajiliuqitsu
Piusirimmiye.
Ilinniaqumasimmagakkutau apersuqattaqniq ammalu inuuqattinni nakituinnaartuni katiqatiqarsuni huviana
Hatsinum kiuqattiluti pirialoyuvi.
Mikisoquluutsunga sananguariornikkuusunga ataatatsiaqatau tuqattarsugu nunaliqalaarmi tappaani kingai silataani nunaliqajumman illuqalaaqarsuni atingasaattoqittu soqusiutsungani sananguartillugu taututsimagakku ilinniaqbikisimadut laqiga irningilluak angakka ngutsunga sananguaqarmi northernmu aatsilaorsimavu
Niuqusisutit. Sunanguangutilugu.
Natsinguaqaapiulaorsimasu ulimautiinnarmu sananguarsugu ataatatsiaqa ulimaumi haitsivalaorsimamma soqusiutilluta natsingualiulaorsimavu.
Wow, aleana. Takwa uyereit sananguasimayati takkani La Guild kuni nakipitasimayati.
Takko ajigingittuutiin kingarnisayukkusitsait kangersukutaanguniqartami serpentine tainnausausauniqsa Apple green na jausuungummisu Marken Bay misa tatsittuuniqartami Ammalu alabaster makoa ᓴᓅကိᔮ니 zay. Ammalu Africa mizaw misanaw mizaw.
Tēnā Afrika miutayo miyo uyak tsunami sanangwasimav.
Tāna sukusiapi angiqqanguartu uvatiaru ila inuiaq saartauhattalorsimonningi ilinniaqiaqusautsut hitungangi tamanna unikkaaliaqi khusawlorsimamimma sananguagakkutigu tāna sukusiapi angiqqartu anaanamminu taatamminu ilinniarmimmi aullarsimanikuutsuni unikkaanga teina.
Tsunami orginami simahaloyo vitatsinga sanatiluti.
Ataatagilaortaqa taima ilinniaqialaorsimanniqmattau residential school amisualui simammata inuapi angiqqammininu titautsuti angisoqqaakkunginni aqsaartautsuti hallunaanun ilinniaqiartitauhattarnikuumata amisu taakkua unikkaaliaqi sinnaarsugi sanangualortakka
Piuyutuinausuni taana tuo inutuinaummiyu asiit ummayutuinausti ammalu legends or mystical creatures taana inutuinausuni ippinattupaluhauyu atsiringituusuni suungujualutsunilu uhausing
taina uzauza atinga animism today makoa sunalimaangila tarnihariangi ippigususuungugat tainuutsuta spirits nguniraqtai hallunaatitu una painting tagga spirit haqqu kua cheers spiritually ippigitsiarialivu kamagitsiarialivu pigalaumata Inuit taimaatautut ammalu ummajui tamakkua nunavummi ummajuhutivu hanuitituinaumata katitiqsugi sananguagarmi huviagisapaala
ippinattummiyu teina taakkua sanajavinitti takkanittuit inuahattupaalummiyuit inunginnatuit taakkua sanaurait piuyutuinaustilut animism hanu iuntitulayosu
animism hausigasualauqaloqakku uhausiqartuusaangimmisu inuttitu isumarsorneq makoa tarniharniit amisualuummata animism atigigunnartagi nalunartupaaluulortu sunaugasuarianga inuttitu pitahan
suuttarasun lima uppiriartasimammajavu aummajo inuaqarmiu suliutsuni taanna atuarsiisuru alianartupaaluqauju tsunami inspiration qalloyuvi
ila tabbani lagield miapiqisauttaqama sananguagakka takutsauttitaugumammagaarta isumarsarsiukainnasusuma inspiration gigasuttakka ataatatsiaqilaortaqa anaanatsiaqa makoalu nakituinnaarsimasui sananguarti titiqtuqarti inui sanaugangi sangisoaluummata tamakkua tagga taimaattau unikkaariaqarmigama taikkoa iqqaumahattartakka sivulirilaortavu pitahalaortinnataluunni sanahattassinnermata tamakkua iqqaumagitsugi sananguasuunguvuga
itnikallaha mistilu
irnihartunga sitamammarinni sananguaqasuahattartuapi ila hattartuit angisutseqpaahutiga titiqtugasuuqaarpiummisusappa jaasualu nuakku sananguahattartu asuna nuqarsiqpaahutiga upingaqaimman sanaqqutikkani kamassisuungumimma huviagivammitaq
Aliana. Teinaumiu sananguartirimmiyiit pihuttingittakkani lakiorkuni nuitahihataumiyu David. Tatsminga umika keinarunnahi.
Chuantomonuttilaorsimagama 2013 utillugu taavunga tikitoaqama Inuit Foundation katimajangi katikhatigilorsimagakki David Rubin, Jimmy Manning, Uppipitsiula, Makoa Committee Uzuzui, Inuit Foundation ku David ilauzumimma atsualu hausi managu meet laursimagakku sunaubauna sananguartimmaqiapik teichumanini sananguagangi hausi hattaliraki pisitialugia ngazungigia hausi manigama atsuapi tungwana zumimma uvan tungwana tawalu laurtu David sananguartini atsualu upigusutsuni sananguarti uhatiminik ammalu nalligusuttu inunni takutsaulaumat tamanna David miqaumajuti harunnaqatta sananguagakkalu takutsautsut atautikku atsuapi husagizaq.
Aliana runaumiu takuninga nuita titsiqataurami pihutiitingilu sanayavinittinit atautiku takkani. Pinasuhatiri yavinillu.
Sananguahatigi kainalaorsimasaqa Torontomi angejoalummi sanatilluta York University mi hailaorsimamimma David supervisor taaqitsutigu taimaachia hojui hattasummisu hanu pigiahaqmanga angejoleqitsu.
David Rubin ilauningitigalua inurunaihamio low youth January 22 mutilu pihuttingitakkani lakiorkuni nuitahihataumiyu piuyupaalutsutit ismariavu David ilakuminit nakutsasutalu takkua takunaatavu takkani aliartupaalusuni takunaatunu hostaqalaharuntahi
galaatunga sananguarti qoqasoortuapi sananguarti toqaillu kasusitsiaquvakka sapilitteilehullugi iqqanaisaari sisuurigattigu sananguarni pigutitsasu sivatsunilu tamakkua sananguartiapi titiqtugarti ikasuqtorpak kasusitsiahullu.
Nakumitia?
Nakummi.
Takkua lakiorkuni takupitsau runnauhtalaamiyui takkanit inuhatit mantriamiuhatit takunga takuniahtalaaripusit tema tua. Nakummi. Nakumitia ilunasi takunaqatsiullumi Louisa takkani Uvagut TV kuni pismatilunga. Thank you again everybody for watching today. My name is Louisa Yeates from here at Uvagut TV.